guys, welcome back to Fiona's Universe, or welcome if you're new. This vlog is going to be a kind of strange compilation of clips from me in New York City when I was writing on the train, and then also in some really cool places, combined with like my most up-to-date clips of me writing and revising my debut trilogy, the Project / trilogy. And so I really want to share these clips with you, even though it's a little bit of a mess. I'm not gonna say mess because like I feel like it came together very well and there's a lot of cute things I want to share, but I am gonna be coming in to do like little updates, recaps of what you guys are seeing in the b-roll, and then you will also be seeing me do a lot of writing and revising as well. So what you guys just saw was me on the way to New York City on the train. We had about a 5.5-hour train ride, and this was when I was just so excited about the trip, and I was with a lot of my family on the train, and I did end up writing, I believe, a little bit of above, but mostly I was revising. I was revising an entire chapter, I think, on the way there, and it was really fun. I did plan on writing above, which is book 2 of the trilogy, on the train, but I was mostly just trying to go based on my mood at the time. And the scenery was really, really pretty. We saw a lot of like old buildings and stuff that like really looked dystopian to me, so that was super, super inspiring. And then also just being on the train itself was so inspiring for my writing, not necessarily for this book, but just like in general. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the noise. There's a lot of background noise in this house, guys. I'm really sorry. It's unbearable. But I really hope you enjoyed seeing those clips, and they're really, really pretty, and there's more to come of that. But you are now gonna jump into a little writing update that I didn't really introduce very well of me back at home after the New York trip. This is just the only way I really thought I could share all of this with you guys, is like doing with this mixed bag sort of vlog. So I really hope that you like it, and I'm realizing I talk with my hands a lot. Let's get into some writing, and then you'll see more New York City. You're gonna see Times Square, you're gonna see the library. Oh my god, the background noise. Just watch the clips. Hey guys, ignore the sound of Jude scratching the door. She's not scratching my door, by the way. She's okay. But I am actually about to start doing some revisions for below, because I was staring at my Google Drive after doing some schoolwork and was like, Fiona, it's time. It's been a hot minute since I actually did any work on the book, or books plural, but honestly I just need to force myself to. But I haven't really filmed very much talking in this vlog yet, and it's gonna be like a fall birthday combination vlog with all the writing I do in this little time period. And yeah, I'm trying to balance school, working, everything like that. So that's essentially what the vlog is, and I'll probably say that in some sort of intro, but if not, here it is. But yeah, I am starting chapter 17. It's the one before the gala scene that is much anticipated by me and some of you, I think. And I likely will do a whole video on that chapter of revision for below, so get excited, I guess, for that. But for now, we are in my dimly lit room about to work on chapter 17, but probably after I both feed my cats and eat something, because I think we're both very hungry. But yeah, I just posted a TikTok about how it's my last day I can call myself a teen writer, because tomorrow's my birthday and I'm turning 20. I don't want to talk about it, actually. Chapter 17 finished, and now we're on to the gala scene, and I don't know exactly what to do because I want to film a whole video about it, but I also want to keep going. I'm not gonna decide right now. Also, page 300 is actually the best feeling. Correction, oh, ignore that. Correction, the best feeling would be to finish the book. Current progress, we have 13 chapters left to go. The next chapter is 4,505 words. Amazing. Idea.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You're so sweet, aren't you? Yes.
I look grumpy though. Oh hey guys, intro Fiona back at you now. I am just gonna like summarize what you guys just saw. So this was on like day 1, 2, and not yet 3 of the trip. So you guys just saw a little bit of the like Times Square and Central Park walking. It was literally just a few clips that my mom caught for me, which was really nice of her. And then you also saw the library, which I tried to film a lot of because it was like one of my top destinations I was so excited about, and it was so aesthetic. Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? It looks like I designed that place, but I could never do that because it's like so beautiful. Anyway, huge inspiration for me. Like, I will be including that in a book in the future, 100%, that library or elements of the library. So I really hope you enjoyed seeing that. Again, we're gonna now jump into some clips from me writing and revising once I came back home. So enjoy that. Followed by more B-roll of me writing on the way back home on the train, which I will explain to you guys after you see that. Hey guys, I really need to do schoolwork right now, but it is Sunday, September 14th, and I really feel drawn to my book right now, my worlds, project / trilogy, all of it. And I just found a little sit-down video about publishing and writing updates and life updates and stuff. So I'm like just really in that zone, and I wanted to share with you kind of what I'm doing because I do want to do a whole video about the Galaxian, which is chapter 18. So I've skipped it. We're now on chapter 19. It's called Caged, and you might hear Jude scratching my door.
Jude Muffin, what are you doing? Hello. Hi.
Of course she doesn't actually want in. She just wanted to be annoying. Yeah. Oh, hi. Never mind, guys. There she is. I am gonna work away. Actually, already started like the first couple paragraphs of chapter 19. I'm so excited because that means almost chapter 20, but like we did skip chapter 18, so don't get too ahead of yourself, Fiona. Ignore that. I do want to take it down. Like, I've tried to take it down, but the cord is stuck. Hey! These cats, I swear to God. They're okay. It's stuck in like the bed frame thing that my bed is in. So yeah, anyway, I can't get it out. I'm gonna need to ask my dad for help with that. But I am about to write this scene. I have no concept of what it's about. Zero, in fact. Oh, yes I do. The title just gave it away to me. I can't say it, sorry guys. But I think it's gonna be good. I'm a little like forgetful about the end of this book, to be honest. So we're gonna remember it together right now. I already filmed this update once, but I couldn't get my thoughts straight. Anyway, I've been working for a while, and I was curious as to how long this chapter was, because I was like, I feel like I've been doing this for a long time and I'm not done the chapter yet. It's 4,125 words. I know people like readers, they like short chapters, but like so much happens in my chapters that like I feel like it propels it, you know? Like, you don't need the satisfaction of finishing a chapter to feel like you've gotten somewhere in the plot. I don't know, but anyway, I feel like I've done a lot, but I guess I haven't. I just remembered also how this chapter ends, and it's crazy, and it's also kind of funny because it mirrors where I'm at, or close to where I'm at in Above, because like the same thing happens again and Lord gets his like revenge on it, and I can't say anything else. But I'm getting really hungry, so I do think I'm gonna have to quit for now. Plus my dad is on his way here, so yeah, I might have to stop. But I'm glad I got a little bit of work done, even if it wasn't anything crazy, especially considering how long this chapter is. I still have 22 pages to revise for this chapter. Wow. Ugh, but so much happens. Like, it feels like we get really far. not really like physically far, but like, I don't know, stuff changes at the end of the chapter in a big way, and in the middle of the chapter. I don't know how else to explain it without giving anything away, but the next chapter is called Don't Die. So if that's any significance to you, let it be. But I write a lot of chapters where there's near death, so it's not anything new really. But I do remember that chapter, like chapter 20, being something I was really, really proud of. So I'm hoping there's nothing that I have to tweak like really, really deeply. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's all we're gonna do for now. Hi guys, intro Fiona back here for the last time. I know you guys are gonna miss me, but I just was showing you in the editing the clips of my train ride back home. If people could shut up. On the way back home, I was sitting next to my grandma. We weren't sitting in like the four-seater sort of area. We were just like sitting side by side with each other, and she like fell asleep at one point, so I decided to get out my writing. And unfortunately on the way back home, my like hotspot and like the service in general was just really, really hard and like really awful, so I kept getting like booted off the document, and I was just getting annoyed, honestly. But I think you guys still saw some really cool little moments from that, and I was trying to film as best I could in like a really tight space, so it's not like the most amazing footage, but like there was still some cool things I got to see on the train. And I was mostly revising at this point, but I was trying to write at first, and then the service was too bad and I kept like forgetting what I was trying to put on the page, so it was not a good idea to do that. But instead I went to revising. I was still working on finishing up that chapter and I think starting the next one. So yeah, I know this timeline of this video is weird, but yeah, we've gotten a lot done so far, and that is all the New York City content you're gonna see for this video. I was gonna do like a haul from the Harry Potter store, but you guys don't care, I bet. So like go to my TikTok if you want to see that kind of thing, but I haven't posted it yet, so I probably should post that even though it's been like a month. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed seeing these clips and seeing me. I don't know. But now we're gonna get back into the regular scheduled programming, so you're gonna see a little bit more of me writing in present day / like more recent days. Hey guys, welcome back to this New York writing up-to-date sort of vlog. And oh, Jude has a lot to say right now. I wanted to share just a couple of things with you guys to start ending this video. Sorry if you hear her in the background, she gets hyper in the morning. But I am implementing this new sort of like writing revision sort of routine into my life, because Jude, I could get 3 words in. Jeez, cat. Anyway, so I'm feeling super inspired this morning because I did start this new routine. I didn't do it perfectly. I set my alarm for 8 last night and I got up at 9, but that's okay. It's still good for me because I used to have a big problem where I would sleep in, especially like when I was dreading getting up, if that makes sense. But I'm not gonna go on a tangent about the writing routine right now, just because it is gonna be a separate video where we see my progress on that. And it's honestly just gonna be like waking up earlier, like an hour earlier than I normally would to write, or stop it. Spending the first hour of my day, roughly hour, half an hour if I accidentally sleep in a little bit like I did today, doing stuff that is for my books, because every single day lately I've been having this awful guilt because I had free time. Even on the days I work, I do school, I had free time and I didn't choose to dedicate it towards what I actually love to do, which is writing. And so even if some days like I'm really burnt out, oh my god, it is so loud in this house, I'm gonna try and do like editing videos, or you know, something that kind of goes along with writing. But with editing videos in mind, guys, a huge life update for me, actually 2. So YouTube just came out with its own editing app. Are you kidding me? It's called YouTube Create, I think. This is not sponsored by YouTube. I've never seen YouTube sponsor anyone. let alone someone like me. But anyway, I am so excited. Like, guys, it is free. It's free. You have no idea how much CapCut has put me through hell with the like limitations they've put on with like no premium features. I can't get YouTube music on there onto my phone, which I edit on my phone, and I can't use any of the filters. They're all premium now. I can't like hardly do anything on it. I can't even export in like the highest quality possible unless it's like the first 2 times per month, and I have 2 YouTube channels, so that does not work. Like, I end up having to go into iMovie and upping the quality. It takes so many steps. I put the video from my phone onto my computer, put the music in, raise the volume on iMovie, export it through iMovie, and then upload it to YouTube after editing the whole thing on CapCut. Like, this app is literally going to change my life. I'm not joking, because editing is like the most dreaded step for me of YouTube. Like, I love every other aspect of it, and I do love editing too. It's just like the logistics that really piss me off. And so I really hope that all these videos I'm filming for you guys, which is numerous right now, get edited promptly and really well with this new app. I'm so excited. And another little update is, guys, I cannot get a camera, like purchasing a camera out of my brain. And yes, I know it's like a big investment, but I want to do this forever, like YouTube. And also I have been working now for a while, and I'm trying to manage my savings more effectively lately, so, and my spendings as well. So I think like that's gonna be happening coming up, is getting a camera. Even though like this quality, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but like the camera I'm looking at has a built-in mic. It's been used by so many authortubers that I watch, like they have it in their description box. So yeah, I'm really excited about hopefully improving on my quality just a little bit, just because it's like my only insecurity with YouTube is literally the video quality, because I don't have the funds until now to make it better, I guess. I mean, I have had the money to do it, it's just not felt right, if that makes sense. Like, because I want to go as long as possible just with my phone as my camera, and with my cheap podcast mic that I bought 3 years ago now. But yeah, I've noticed I don't like the mic anymore, and I certainly didn't like my editing software, so that's what I was actually going to spend my money on, which is really ironic. And then last night I saw that they came out with that new app, so I can kind of shift the budget towards a camera. I'm really hoping to get a camera soon, and I'm so excited about that because it'll really help motivate me not only to film but to write. I don't know, I just think it's gonna be so much fun. But anyway, guys, I love you. I hope you're having a great writing day. My house is super loud, but that's just how mornings are. This morning was actually so productive on my first half-an-hour block of revisions for Below. I'm getting so excited to print that book, you guys have no idea. And I actually think when I do my voice pass for like June's voice in this book, like coming through effectively when I do my physical read, I'm also gonna do a world building like thing at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but like I want to make sure that it both sounds like it's coming from someone who's lived there forever and it's just her normal, but also I want to set some more expectations for the reader. Like, these people, when they fall, they don't know what anything is. Like, they have to slowly jog their memory, and they also, it's a little bit ambiguous as if they know that they've lost their memories. Like, they literally feel like they've just been born. Like, they're not like a baby necessarily. Like, they have a conscience, but they, I don't know, it's hard to explain. So that's why I want it to be more clear in the book. Like, when they fall, they don't know what a tree is. They don't know what the sun is. You know what I mean? They slowly get their words back, but like, these people have been so mentally altered with, some of them at least, some more than others, like June, for example. And like, I remember there's one scene where like Moth is like, those are trees, right? When in like the early days after she fell. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to do that little rant. Hope you guys liked hearing me talk about editing apps, cameras, and trees apparently. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. There is 10 days until the publication contest opens, which I just posted a video about the other day, and I'm stressed about it. But I mostly am just aiming to submit before November because November's NaNoWriMo. Even though it's not really NaNoWriMo this year, if you know, you know, I'm still doing NaNoWriMo because I've done it every year since I was 15, so it feels really wrong not to. Anyway, I am also looking forward to that. I'm trying to plan for that at the same time, but right now we're gonna stick to revisions because, not gonna lie, things are busy. But like, I do have time for writing, and that is like one thing I want to kind of give to you guys today is you do have time to work on your projects if that's your goal. You do have time to read. You do have time to do your hobbies. Like for me, it's crocheting as well. I set aside time in the evenings for that typically. And so I wanted to set aside time in my morning to write. And it makes me excited to get up. I don't know if that's just because it was the first day I did it today, even though it was really hard for me to get out of bed because I stayed up too late last night. It makes me excited to get up. It makes me not dread the day. I don't know. And also by the end of the day, I have a feeling it's gonna make me feel a lot more accomplished, which even lately I've felt really great with my routine. Like I've been not getting up too late. I've been getting ready and then immediately jumping into school and then having fun with my day afterwards. But I think adding this little thing is gonna really help. So you guys will see the vlog of how this little experiment turns out and if I continue doing it. But for now, that's my update for you. Revision went really well this morning and I'm still not done chapter 19, but it's a really long one. I hope some of these chapters at the end are shorter because I like need to get this book done in a timeline. Even if it's by December 31st when the contest closes, like it needs to get done within the next few months, like / weeks. I would rather weeks. But anyway, I feel like I've been doing a lot of yapping and so it's gonna be hard to edit. But anyway, I need to go eat and I need to go to class. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you again later. And I just turned the light out. Sorry about the lighting. Hey guys, sorry about the lighting. It's rough right now. But I have extremely low motivation today. It's Sunday and I've been doing this like week of really productive days in general and with my revisions below, but I am kind of tanking today and like I shouldn't really ruminate on that, but it feels like I kind of have to. I just spent like an hour setting up all my assignments for the week for school and it was just very stressful and not what I want to be doing with my time. Did I actually do the assignments? No. I'm gonna try and get one done today, but for right now, I'm gonna go eat something and then I'm going to write for at least half an hour. I'm on chapter 25. We're starting chapter 25. It's called Rerouted, and I think I know how it ends. And it's like the very much end of the book. So I'm really excited. This is like 5 chapters left now, I guess, because there's 30. And I still have to go back and do 19, which is the gala scene, but I want to film it for you guys. I'm not going to film the short story video I was going to film where it was going to be like me plotting the vibes and stuff, just because it was putting too much pressure on like the school assignment that it actually is for. So I decided against it, even though I think it would have been a lot of fun. I was like, at the end of the day, I really just need to do this because it is for school, and it was kind of like making me put it off because I didn't feel like filming. But yeah, I am going to work on chapter 25 for about half an hour and then do schoolwork and then maybe do more, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. But for now, I'm gonna go eat lunch because I'm hungry. And yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not like including this in that vlog that I've been filming all week because honestly, this has not been a productive day and that video is all about productivity and habits and stuff. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the last day of any sort of revision or writing for this vlog just because I want to get it up for you guys. Alright guys, so for some reason my timer like paused itself. I think after the 24-minute timer like ran out, I must have accidentally paused it somehow, but like it did get all the way down, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I don't know, I was very locked in, but I did at least a 12-minute sprint and then a 24-minute sprint. And then now I'm probably just gonna keep working until around 3:30-ish when I'm gonna get ready to go out. But as you saw in the B-roll, maybe if you picked up on it, I finished a lot of chapters just now, which like is not something I usually say. A lot of chapters? No, because normally my chapters are quite long in this book, but these ones at the end are very rapid. And like, that's not to say they're not a lot, like they are a lot, but like the events that happen, they change everything and it just goes so quickly. Like, I don't know how to explain it without spoiling anything, but like the betrayal that occurs and then what June has to do is what I'm now working on, which is chapter 8. It's called Enemies Dance. Yeah, it is enemies to lovers, to enemies to lovers, question mark, I don't know, but I just love it. I'm having so much fun and the stakes are incredibly high, so that's fun. But I am gonna work a little bit longer. I can't believe I just entered 26 chapters of progress into the total for Track Bear. That's awesome. 4 chapters left, and that includes the gala scene. So essentially I have to do 28, 29, 30, which is the last chapter, and then I have to go back and do 19 or some sort of other order of those events, but 19 needs to be done and it has a lot to it. So I don't know if that's gonna be the last thing we revise or if we're gonna revise it more chronologically, but I'm so excited. I just love how it's turning out. I love it. And I've also been toying with the idea of, before I get into writing above in November for NaNoWriMo, I will kind of do this revision process on it. So far it's about 40,000 words, just under 40,000 words, and add in some of these things that are essential to the world building for it, that I've only kind of recognized because of my reread of below, book 1, because I'm so focused on book 1. There are things that must be brought up, remembered, and enforced in book 2, and I've come up with so many ideas as well that I want to integrate into the opening parts of that. And then, since I will still be in this mindset, I feel like that will be really nice to get done rather than having to go back and do it once I finish above, and hopefully I'm publishing it one day. I will begin to write after that, like work on finishing the draft. But I think it will be demotivating for me to jump into that draft if I know that these things are not in it up until that point. For example, like in like the first or second chapter, she like skins her hands really badly, and I mention it like several times, but there are certain activities I know she does where the hands would be an issue. Not to mention the fact that her arm is still mangled from book 1. Like, I don't know, there's small things like that where it's like that needs to be mentioned, plus really small details like the fact that her and Lord both love peanut butter that I want to add again because it's cute. And like the darkness of the tunnels, there's like things that I've described where like, I don't know, it doesn't measure with what goes on in above, really. Like, it's not consistent, so I need to fix that. And just a lot about Lord's history as well and how much he's told her, and there's more of Lord in book 2, obviously, because it's his point of view for a lot of it. So I need to figure out how to write his character voice without giving away anything, but also like indicating that he knows so much more than what he lets on, like, even though he lets on more to the reader than to June. But plus June learns a lot in book 2, but she doesn't know the half of it. Anyway, I can't wait to finish this. I did not expect to get this much progress done today at all. I very much will finish this within the next 3 days, we're gonna say. So that's crazy, and so exciting because we've been working on revision since June or July, and I never thought this day would come, like, or the day where I finish it would come, because like it just felt so out of reach. I knew it would get done eventually, but not without locking in, and I feel like this last week I've really locked in, so I'm really proud of myself and excited. You're probably gonna see me finish revision in the next vlog, and I did not think that. I just filmed something this morning, in fact, where I was like, oh, there'll be a part 2 to this productive vlog where I finished the book, but like, no, it's gonna be in that vlog. Like, it's 100% gonna be in that vlog, unless like I choose to make that its own video, but I don't think I will. Anyway, I'm just so happy, and I can't wait to print the book. I can't wait to like just be done this whole thing in general and be able to focus on the other elements of the contest and publishing and above, beyond, which is book 3, and I'm just so happy. This was my revision thing tracker. I don't know what it's called, at the beginning of today when I first like updated it, and this is it now. That is just crazy, I think. Hey guys, so this is going to be the end of the vlog. I don't really know why I'm doing a formal conclusion outro type thing, but it just felt like it needed to be had. Hope you enjoyed the clips of my trip to New York, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my progress up to date with my writing and revisions, but there'll be a lot more where that came from, so stay tuned. Happy writing!